Good afternoon, everybody. Um, I just got done doing a shop with me video, and during that shop with me video, I got cut off by an incoming phone call from my job, and now I am very, very frustrated because during this crisis we're under, our company had put out basically put out information to our stores to create two different teams, Team A, Team B. I'm on Team A, which basically means I work Monday through Thursday. And the reason why they wanted this to happen is so that Team 1, or Team A, and Team B don't cross contaminate each other or put a chance of cross contamination. Um, and then I get a call today asking me to come in to work 5 to 10. I'm not going to do it because I am frustrated and tired with this job. I'm at that point where I'm literally considering looking for another job because I can't deal with second guessing and the blame game and the frustrations that I was dealing with before. And it's it hasn't gotten worse. It's just changed its tempo and tone, and I can't deal with it no more. You can't make up a bunch of rules and then have one store supervisor decide that if the rules don't suit her fancy or whatever, that she's going to break them or manipulate them or twist them. And I'm just. I had high hopes that after she came back from her vacation, that things would be different. No. Well, yes, they are different, but only to those who don't see past the blur or the neat handwriting. That and the fact that I feel that my talents, my knowledge, and my skill is getting wasted. There, there are plenty of opportunities, even in my small town, for me to grow. Problem is, I don't feel like I'm growing at the store. In fact, I literally feel like I'm being suffocated, subdued, and pushed into a corner to be ignored. I I have no hatred for my job. What displeases me is just, and I've tried to explain this to my supervisor. How is it you expect two people at nighttime to get everything done when 9 times out of 10 those two people are lucky to get the cleaning done, let alone the extras. Yet during the daytime you can have, not including the store manager, 3 to 4 people. The store manager would be the fourth or fifth person, and they can't get it all done. I just, somebody needs to explain that to me because I don't understand. I don't, the logic and the math does not add up. But I think what frustrated me the most today was the fact that the first call the first time they called me was like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I was still asleep. So I didn't get their first message until noon, 12:30 noon. Yeah, 12:30 noon, and they're trying to call me back 12. A little after 12. 11:30 noon is when I got their first message. I'm sorry. It's just, now I could sit there and go, yeah, I'll go ahead and go in just to get out of doing stuff around my house. But the problem is, the less I do around my house, the more my house starts to look disheveled. And I'm not blaming anybody for that. It's just the simple factor that both me and Jerry Ann are getting to the point that we are having trouble bending over, standing for long periods of time, walking for long periods of time, and it's kind of a double. Maybe I'm saying that word wrong. I was going to say double entendre, but I think that's the wrong word. I'm. It's just I stand for 8 to 9 hours a night, maybe more, at work, and I have to do a lot of bending and stooping and crouching and just things that are tearing my lower body apart. I mean, I come home within the last, I'd say within the last week and a half to 2 weeks, I've been coming home with leg cramps, back problems. Just I literally feel like I'm falling apart. I come home, I get changed, I sit in my recliner for 30 minutes or so and go to get up, and it's like, no, my body don't even want to get up because it's like everything from the lower lumbar to my toes just feel like somebody ran them over. Literally feel like they're crushed and just obliterated within my own skin. And it hurts like hell. And right now, I don't have the time nor the inkling to go see a doctor that could be helping somebody who's got a COVID problem or something even more severe. Um, so I'd rather leave the doctors to deal with severe problems than my aging body. I kind of joke around, I used to joke around, but I think I'm more serious now that Henson's, or at least my family, um, has a shelf life, and as we're getting close to our expiration date, the worse our bodies get. Nowadays, that was back when my father passed away, back when I was in my 20s. Um, Nowadays, I look at that joke and go, that might not be a joke. That might be a serious, serious issue to look at. But, you know, I've got cousins from the same family tree, basically, or the same branch. Well, maybe not the same branch because I'm an only child, but cousins who are within the same age bracket that I am. I have one cousin who's at least 10 years older than I am, and he's going strong and kicking it. But I just wonder about myself because I am nearing 3 years older than my father. Well, two. He died before he turned 46. So yeah, about 2, almost 3 years older than my dad. Which, as sad as it is, it's like, okay, I guess my shelf life is similar to my mom's side of the family, and she had an aunt that passed away before she turned 100. So, worst case scenario, I end up being, I wouldn't say bedridden, but definitely in a wheelchair of some sort. Of course, my mom, who's starting to have her own issues and just issues getting around the house. Sorry, my eye is very itchy from allergies. I know I probably shouldn't be rubbing it, but um, yeah, she's talking about getting what do we call it, an up walker. I'm not exactly sure what an up walker is. I don't know if it's one of those walkers that basically you can use it like a walker, and when you feel like it, you just sit down on it because it's got a seat of some sort. I'm I'm only going by the description she gave me, and I went, okay, I don't know, but Yeah, this morning has been a little bit of for like lack of better words, bumpy. Um, I had wanted to get on here to basically do a Bible session, but because of all the bumps in the road, my brain just it's not really all there because the right side of me is saying you should go ahead and go into work and do at least 5 hours worth of work. But the other side of my brain is going, no, no, no. There's certain rules and regulations that were established by the corporation, and we are not going to break those rules and regulations. So it's kind of like, God, do I feel guilty because I didn't go in, or do I feel proper and upright because of the fact that I followed the rules and regulations established by the corporation? You know, so it's kind of like, I yeah. You know, it's either do I go in and get bitched at by the corporation because I came in when I shouldn't have, or do I not go in, wait until Monday and get bitched at by the supervisor because I didn't come in? It's like, no, okay, according to the manager on duty, the assistant manager, I should say, she got a hold of I almost said the name. She got a hold of the boss, and the boss okayed it, but the problem is, all right, the boss okayed it, so is she gonna be the blockade and take the butt chewing by the corporation for me, or am I gonna have to feel ramifications either way? So it's like, damned if I do, damned if I don't situation. So, I mean, I can go talk to Jerry Ann and get advice from her. I kind of know what she'll say because she's probably going to be the same way I am. She'll be like, "Well, I'd love for you to stay so we can get some stuff done, but at the same time, she would probably love me to go into work for the financial aspect." And then she'll be like, "It's up to you." Well, if it was up to me, yeah, moral dilemma. Uh, ooh, oh, that last sip was a little too bitter. Between all the tea flavoring and all the honey flavoring settling at the bottom, because I didn't get to drink it as quickly as I normally do. Wow, that's a first. But I think in the long run, because I'll have tomorrow off anyhow, I don't know. So, yeah, I'll have to give it some thought and whatnot. Because if I go in, that's gonna hamper with some of the plans. Anyhow, I didn't mean for this to be a 15-minute. What are we gonna call this? Rant, rate, whatever. So I am going to go ahead and try to end this on a Bible verse because now that I'm looking at this verse that I wrote down earlier, it it's kind of like maybe it does, maybe it doesn't pertain to today, but it is James 3:2, and it says, we all stumble in many ways. Anyone who is anyone who is never at fault in what they say is perfect. able to keep perfect, able to keep their whole body in check. Basically, in my mind. That's saying if you're perfect, you have no faults. You have no physical faults. You have no mental faults. No spiritual faults. Which, um, you know what? There's only one person I can think of that would fit that category, and that would be Jesus. Um, but the Bible even says that Jesus. No, wait a minute. No. He didn't really stumble. He was tempted, but he rejected the temptation. Yep. I have to say that Jesus would be the only person who would fit that category. Um, that he never stumbled. He has no faults. We all have stumbled. We all have faults of one form or another. Um, so yeah, there is no really perfect person on the planet. Because, well, Jesus is not on the planet no more. He's up there at God's right hand. So yeah, I mean, my decision tonight may not be a perfect decision, but it might be a decision that suits me. Maybe this is some sort of test. I don't know. It might not be a test for Casey's. It might not be a test for the supervisors. It might be a personal test in one form or another. I don't know. We all get tested in one way or another. Sometimes for reasons unknown to us, and sometimes for reasons that we figure out. But yeah, I don't have a clock in here. I have probably until at least 2 or 3 to make a decision before they find somebody else to come in. I personally think that it's if under the circumstances, if a crew member calls out, and since we don't have that many people to do the register job, it should fall upon management to come in and take the place, because yeah, I'm not management. I shouldn't have to be the one coming in to fix the situation because somebody called out. But that's just my opinion. I know my opinions are a little screwy Louie anyhow. But we'll see what happens, and then maybe later on tonight, late tonight, I'll jump on here to update what happened during the daytime. So until next time, oh, wait a minute. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, yeah, go ahead and put it in the comment box. That probably just open up a can of worms I don't want to deal with, but oh well. If you're new to my channel and want to be updated or notified when I put in a new video, give that bell a tap, and YouTube will let you know when I put in my next video. And until next time, God bless, have a good day, be safe.